Hi guys, Dan here. I promised I'd do a video showing you guys the space that I normally record in. This is that space, right here. So I guess I'll show you some of the stuff that's in it, on it. Not a lot, but okay, a lot. There's a bunch of stuff. So we'll take a look around it now. Okay, so this is the space itself. I've switched the camera perspective just to make sure that we can so I can show it you properly. So first of all, laptop. This is my new MacBook, came this year. It's custom build. It is only a 13-inch one, but it's got a lot of stuff in it. Like I threw a faster processor in there and like 16 gig of RAM in it. I edit everything on that bad boy. In terms of what else on my desk, well, this is the main piece of kit I suppose some of you will be interested in, which is the microphone we record all of our podcasts on. It is the Zoom H2N. A lot of people use the H4N attached to different mics, but we went for the H2N because it's an independent mic. It doesn't need to be connected to a laptop. It's got an SD card, and it just, we like it because, well, first of all, it's cheaper than the H4N, but we think it does the job just fine. It's the best quality for that price margin, and of course the old pop shield which goes in front of that. In terms of other things that I've got on my desk, my phone charger here, sits there and sometimes has little details on it while we're recording. At the moment, tissue, because, you know, I've been not well, as some of you will know. I think this might actually be the Steven Universe Art and Origins book, which I keep, and 1,000 notebooks. I've always had a million notebooks here. Most of them are full. I just keep buying new ones. My 3DS, which is, I can't remember why I brought that in here, but my cotton buds to clean out my ears whenever Chris is talking shit. Yeah, I use them quite a lot, as you can see. We're down to the last few. He's never going to forgive me for that. My actual lump of amethyst, you know, which I think is pretty cool. Some photos on my old monitor, which I don't really use anymore. This one up here is me and Chris in a web series we made called Liquid Lunch. We got a card from the guy who sort of directed that and wrote the initial script, Danny, thanking us for being in it, and I've put that up there. A couple of pictures of me and my girlfriend, and one of me and my little brother. This here is my Stormtrooper sort of knick-knack thing. I don't know what's actually in this at the moment. Some stamps and some strings for my ukulele. Perfect. There's not a lot kept in there. I mostly just keep it because it's a Stormtrooper. This, for those of you wondering, this beautiful figure here, this is Tommy Wiseau, who I met in real life, and he signed this for me. If you're wondering why in the world would you want a signed photo of Tommy Wiseau, I cannot tell you how much I respect somebody who's insane enough to just do what he wants with no regard for does this actually, is anyone ever going to want to see this? Yeah, my headphones, which wireless ones. My R2-D2, who does move. He used to be remote controlled, apparently. I got him at a charity shop. Yeah. What else? Some fidget spinners and various things that I can sort of hold and sort of rotate in my hand. I get quite fidgety while we're recording. So these are quite good for sort of keeping my hand just doing something. I got a Last Week Tonight cup, bought that in New York, pretty proud. Little Groot hiding behind my mic, little baby Groot. Up on top I've got a Dalek wearing a hat, because why not, and with a bow tie. Don't remember putting the bow tie on him, but there you go. Over here we got another Dalek wearing some sunglasses and a flat cap. Random leprechaun. TARDIS, my ticket to Force Awakens, when I first saw that. Some Kingsman badges, because why not? It's a bit dusty up here. My pop vinyl of John Oliver. A postcard I got when The Big Sick came out, because I really enjoyed that movie. What else I got? Some of the bits quickly. So X-Wing and TIE Fighter, BB-8, Annie from Community. I was going to make the whole set from Community. Only had enough of the Hammerbead things to make Annie. But I did also make an Alex Kidd and a Sonic, which I'm really proud of. I got my Lego Batman and Robin, which I'm pretty proud of. What else have I got? Books. Harry Potter, obviously. Spider-Man, obviously. My replica wand, because why not? This here is is signed by Bo Burnham. He threw this card in one of his acts. For those of you who know Bo Burnham's act, you know in one of his shows he threw out a pack of cards at the audience. I got one because I was front row or second row, and then he signed it afterwards. He's lovely. This is a origami crane made out of a bad script. or an early draft of a script that was terrible, to teach me that you can make something out of any old shit. Something worthwhile out of any old shit. It's a lesson that's very valuable to learn. Down here I got myself a speeder, because why wouldn't you have a speeder? My gizmo, because why not? Some random rocks I've collected from all over the shop, and my sonic screwdrivers. Oh yeah. That's the clapperboard we used when we shot our web series. And down here we've actually got, that is the very first ukulele I owned. Because why not? And a slinky and a rubber duck. Because what else would you do? Oh, with your time and money. Over here is my pride and joy, my ukulele, the Cordoba, which I think is a Spanish guitar. I think it's handmade, but I never really looked too closely into it. And underneath that, my cajon, which I'm still learning how to play, which is why none of my songs have beats under them yet. But I keep that sort of, that's usually like, that's kind of nearby from where I do this stuff, so I can always just strum along when I'm either waiting for Chris to come on the line, or if I'm waiting for something to render when I'm editing. Yeah, so that's a tour of the space that I do these from. I'm moving soon, which is why I thought it'd be cool to sort of document this quickly now, because yeah, I'm not going to be here for much longer, you know, so worth a shot. Oh, for those of you wondering, this is my Jane hat from Firefly. I should have actually pointed this out earlier. Just to explain why that I'm wearing it. Some people would be like, what's with the weird hat? What's with the weird hat? So yeah, that's the stuff. That's the stuff. I'm not usually in these. I don't tend to be on camera very much these days, so it's always a bit weird to put my face on this. But there you go. It's my face saying the words, not just my voice. So yeah, this is where I've been working from since pretty much 2012. And soon I'll have a new space. It'll probably be very similar, because I'm going to put the same tat up. Actually, one thing I didn't point out, which I should have done really, is my Saiyan Scouter. That's a point of pride. Although I don't think it's going to go over my Jane hat very well. 1 second, look, oh, there's my ceiling. Glasses off, Scouter on. Let's see. Makes noises and stuff. Your power level is low. That's what this is telling me. So yeah, what a weird way to end this video. So that's a tour of the space I record from. Maybe Chris will do the same for his. I know currently he is saving up for his own place. So he moved out of the place he was renting with his fiance, and he's gone back home for a little bit, because while he lives at home, he pays a lot less rent and stuff. So obviously he can save up to buy a place. But it'd be really funny if he did one in his house and his dad sort of wandered in and offered him tea. That's what I'm hoping for. So fingers crossed for that. In the meantime, though, thanks very much for watching. I can't really imagine this would have been much interest to anyone, but we said we'd do it, so here it is. But yeah, thanks very much, and we will see you when we do the next video, whatever that is.